Yogi, welcome to day 14 of the 30-day yoga challenge for beginners. My name's Crystal Gray, and as usual, I'll be guiding you through the flow today. All right, so in this practice, we will be focusing on bringing the energy up towards the crown chakra. Now, how we'll do this is by incorporating some mild inversions. So if you have some heart issues, low blood pressure, high blood pressure issues, this might not be the best practice for you, or modify however you know that you need to modify. Just be safe and listen to your body. The affirmation for the practice is, I am at one with my spirit. And a pose that we'll be really focusing on today is Warrior One or Virabhadrasana 1. Now, it's not usually used for the crown chakra. However, we will do an awesome variation after Warrior One into something else that will be beneficial for the crown chakra. But don't worry, you don't have to go there if you don't want to. All right, Yogi, enjoy today's practice. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn that little bell on so that you get notifications every time a new video is posted, and enjoy your practice. Have a great day. Start at the front of your mat in standing mountain pose or Tadasana. Bring your big toes together to touch if that feels okay, or separate your feet about fist width apart. Have a gentle squeeze in your quads so you don't hyperextend or lock your knees. Neutral pelvis, lift the torso, relax the shoulders, arms by the sides, chin parallel to the ground. Find your gazing point and start to breathe here. Very gently draw the low belly in and up. You're not sucking in, just draw the breath up. Expanding in every direction on the inhale, and body softening on the exhale. So on your exhale, just let go of tension from the forehead, the eyes, the jaw, the shoulders, but keep the inner body bright. On your inhale, think, I am at one. Exhale with my spirit. I am at one with my spirit. If it feels good, start to use your Ujjayi breath, valving the back of the throat, making the sound come from there. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, palms touch. Exhale, fold. You can bend the knees to tip the pelvis. Let the arms and head hang. Inhale, hands to the shins, come to a flat back, monkey pose, chest forward, shoulders back. Exhale, step back to plank. Inhale, push forward, chest comes forward, shoulders past the wrist, knees can come down. Exhale, lower down, elbows point towards the back, and rub on your sides on the way down. Uncurl the toes, hands beside the chest. Inhale, chest forward and up, push into the knuckles slightly, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, lower down. Now, come onto your forearms, interlace your fingers, keep the elbows directly under the shoulders, and curl the toes under. Take a breath, and then lift up to modified plank. If this feels good, you can start to walk the feet in. It's actually, I think, a little bit easier to start walking into dolphin than to hold modified plank. Breathe here. You're in a straight line from the elbows all the way up to the hips. Let the head hang. Try to roll the shoulders away from each other. Just breathe. If you need to come down and take a break, go ahead and do it. Just letting the energy come down towards the crown of the head. Slowly walk back to your modified plank. Come down. Oh, you can take a break. Arms by your sides. Rest on one cheek. Whew. Okay, now interlace your hands behind your back. And on your inhale, lift the chest and the feet off the ground. Exhale, tuck the chin slightly to lengthen the neck. Breathe here. If possible, see if you can reach your arms up off of the booty. It's okay if not. Draw the shoulders back. And release, hands beside the chest. Curl the toes under. Inhale, push up to your knees, modified plank. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Good, I know that's hard. Breathe here. Try not to judge yourself. I am at one with my spirit. Again, doing these gentle inversions where the hips and the heart are above the head, helps the energy flow come down towards the higher chakras. And walk the feet forward towards the hands. Come back to your Tadasana feet. Inhale, monkey pose, flat back. Exhale, fold over the legs. Ground down into the feet, look out. Have the back of the head pull up first. So inhale, rise up, circle the arms out to the side, overhead, palms touch. Exhale, hands down through center. Hold here and breathe. Ujjayi. I am at one with my spirit. Let's do one more like that. I know you can do it. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step back to plank. Inhale, push forward. Knees down. Exhale, lower down. Chest lands first if possible. Uncurl the toes, hands beside the chest. Inhale, chest forward and up, shoulders away from the ears. Chin tucked slightly. Exhale, come down. Come back onto your forearms. Interlace your fingers in your non-dominant way, the way that feels a little bit weird. Elbows under the shoulders, curl the toes under. Take a breath. And modified plank. I'm being nice. I'm not making you stay here. Walk the feet in. I know this one's hard too, but not as hard. Bend the knees so that you can push into the elbows and send the hips up and back. Try to roll the shoulders away from each other like you're trying to close the armpits, just like in down dog. Breathe. I am at one with my spirit. Let your face relax. You walk back to modified plank. Release. Take a break. Arms by the sides, rest on your other cheek. Okay. Come back to center. Interlace your hands behind your back in your non-dominant way. On your inhale, lift chest and legs. Exhale, tuck your chin slightly. See if you can reach your arms up off the booty. If possible, turn your heels out a little bit. This will broaden the sacrum, protecting the lower back. And release. Hands beside the chest. Curl the toes under, draw the shoulders back. Inhale, push up to the knees. Exhale, hips up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now step forward. Inhale, monkey pose, chest forward, shoulders back. Reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, fold over the legs. Ground down, look out. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Breathe. I am at one with my spirit. Now bring your hands to your hips, bend your knees, and step back with the left foot, about 3.5 to 4 feet. All right, so now the back left foot is pointing towards the front left corner of the mat. Front foot is pointing straight forward. Bend the right knee. See if you can get it right on top of the ankle, not past. If you need it to be a little bit behind, that's okay too. What we don't want is for the back heel to lift. So shorten the stance so that the back heel doesn't lift. Now square off the hips. So pull the front hip back and the back hip forward. Try to lengthen the tailbone down. So again, you might need to shorten the stance in order to get the neutral pelvis here. Lift the entire rib cage up, push the back heel down, arms up overhead, wrap the shoulders, palms touch. So back leg is straight, front knee is bent. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Continue lengthening the tailbone, lifting the rib cage. Anytime you need to, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. I am at one with my spirit. Now, option to stay here or bring the hands to the heart, or come into a pose called Humble Warrior, which will again be an inversion where we're bringing the heart above the head. So interlace your hands behind your back. You might need to widen the stance a little bit. So step over with your right foot a couple inches. Big shoulder roll, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, start to come down. Now you can be here, here, or come down inside the leg and lift the arms up overhead. Breathe, focus, keep squaring the hips, so draw the right hip back. Whew. Ground down into the front foot, come up. Straighten the leg for a second. Bend the knee, and then you could take a couple little steps in with the back foot until you can come all the way up and walk it out. All right. Step hands to the hips, step back with the right foot. Back right toes pointing towards the front right corner of the mat, so the heel will be turned in slightly. Bend the left knee, square off the hips, pull the left hip back hip forward, lengthen the tailbone, front knee is not going past the ankle. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Arms up, wrap the shoulders, palms touch. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Continue keeping the pelvis neutral, raising the entire torso, not just the chest, which will make you back bend. Lift the entire rib cage, so the back ribs up as well. Breathe. Ujjayi. I am at one with my spirit. Stay there, or hands to the heart, or interlace your hands behind your back in your non-dominant way. Inhale, big shoulder roll. Exhale, come down to where you want to go. Pull the left hip back. I am at one with my spirit. Ground down, find your gazing point all the way up so you don't get dizzy. Straighten the leg for a moment. Again, finding your gazing point, come back to your breath. Bend the knee, take a couple little steps in, step all the way up and walk it out. All right, good. Come back to your Tadasana and breathe. Slow down the breath. Let the heart rate slow down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, monkey, flat back. Exhale, downward facing dog, last one. I am at one with my spirit. Hands and knees. Swing the feet around, come to seated. If you've been sitting on a bolster throughout this challenge, or if this is the first class you're taking with me, feel free to prop yourself up onto a bolster so that your tailbone and pelvis is not tucking under. Come right on top of the sitting bones so that the front hip bones and back hip bones are neutral and level. Just breathe here. You can slow down the breath. See how many counts your deep inhale takes. And let your exhale be 1, 2, or 3 counts longer than the inhale. I am one with my spirit. You can start breathing into the belly, expanding a little bit more. Relax the face, the jaw. It's our V-Samavriti breathing, where the breath is unequal. Exhales longer than the inhales. All right, now extend the legs out in front of you. Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. So feel free to bend the knees. Keep the feet active, pushing into the heel and the balls of both feet. Pull the flesh away from the sitting bones back a little bit, just to start tipping the pelvis. Hands on either side of the knees, big shoulder roll. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tilt the pelvis. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tilt. It's like you're trying to lift your tailbone up. Keep the shoulders plugged in. Chin tuck slightly to lengthen the neck. Now, if you can keep your torso exactly like this, then you could straighten the legs. But if you straighten the legs in the back rounds, bend the knees. Or prop yourself up on something. Slowly come up. Just take a breath here in Dandasana, seated staff. All right, and then we'll move into our final pose, which is legs up the wall pose. I'm going to use my couch and this bolster to lift it up a little bit higher, but if you want a little bit more of an inversion, then you can go by a wall and straighten the legs all the way up, okay? Otherwise, push yourself up to your couch or whatever you're laying on, or putting your legs on. Roll onto your right side, using your right arm for a pillow, and then roll open. Arms by the sides. So it's going to be a little bit more gentle if the knees are bent. It'll be a little bit more if the feet are up. Shoulders away from the ears, eyes closed. Breathe. You can place your hands on your belly if that feels good. And breathe into your hands. I am one with my spirit. I am one with my spirit. And please feel free to set your timer or alarm on your phone. Stay here for 5 or 10 more minutes, or take a shavasana. Otherwise, we'll end our time together by rolling back onto the right hand side, bending the knees. Take a couple breaths. And slowly push yourself up to seated. Let your head be the last thing to come up. Easy cross-legged pose. You might feel the energy kind of coming back down from the head. And circle your hands together in front of your heart into prayer. I am at one with my spirit. Send a little bit more energy there and close our practice today with one Om. Take a deep breath in. And bow your head. Bring your thumbs from your heart center up to your third eye. Acknowledging the energy that's within you, around you, connects us all together and never goes away. That energy within me acknowledges that energy within you, and I thank you so much for letting me guide you through this practice today. Namaste.